If you're looking for a way to level up your video production and provide smooth, almost robotic shots, then you need a slider. The GVM 80QD is a great affordable slider with a few quirks. Once you learn how to use it, you will be very satisfied with what you get for the price. GVM has a variety of camera sliders. This one features a hardwired remote and measures 31 inches long. It can be run off of 12-volt power or an NPF battery that comes included. In the box, we find a variety of shutter release cables, the slider, controller, battery, charger, and a ball head. It's nice of GVM to include the Arca-Swiss compatible ball head. It would work well for a lot of smaller or mirrorless cameras, but I will be swapping it out for a Manfrotto RC2 ball head to match my quick release plates I use on other equipment. The slider can be placed on a tabletop and it has leveling feet, or you can support it on 1 or 2 tripods. I would recommend using 2 tripods. There are several mounting holes in the center and on either side. The slider itself has a 1/4 inch screw, so you may need to adapt it to 3/8 inch depending on your ball head or quick release system. This slider takes a little bit of work to get dialed in, but when you get it running well and get the angles right, your shots look fantastic. I did notice some shake and jitter with extreme close-up macro shots, but this was inconsistent. It was hard to tell if it was my tripod setup or the slider itself, or if it was the speed I was running the slider at. I had very inconsistent results. I found that the slider was the smoothest when I used it between 50 to 70% speed. It definitely has more shake when you use it at the highest or the lowest speeds. The slider is a little bit annoying to use. You can either use it in manual mode where you press a button on the controller to send it one way or the other, or you have to set the start and end points every time you power it on. I like the ease of the manual mode, but for whatever reason when I use manual mode, it would randomly stop sliding or not be as smooth as if I set start and end points and set it to loop. The slider also features a time-lapse mode with the shutter release cables, but I didn't mess with this setting as I'm using this strictly for video shoots. This slider features 120 degrees of panoramic shooting. To adjust the angle, you loosen the knobs and then you can change how wide of a panorama you get. It can be a little frustrating to adjust as you need to make sure that you get the ball head pointed in the right direction to get the desired shot, and they can fall out of place very easily as well. I found that the motor isn't crazy loud, but it's not quiet either. Here's the noise it makes when I'm sitting close by with a Rode Video Micro mounted on top. I think you would want this to be plenty far from talent if you were to use it in an interview setting. I did most of my testing with the slider on one tripod, and I noticed if I changed directions quickly in manual mode, sometimes it would cause the tripod to shake. I would definitely recommend using 2 tripods if you're able to, or putting counterweights on the bottom of your tripod. This helps balance it out a little bit better. Additionally, 2 tripods will keep your slider from tipping over when the camera reaches the end of the track. 31 inches is a nice size for giving a wide shot without being too large to travel with. I think if you're doing mostly product videos or macro photography, you could get by with a 23-inch slider, but I purchased the 31-inch just to give a little bit more flexibility. We also have the 48-inch version of this slider in my church, and it's been going strong now for around 3 years of using camcorders, Blackmagic Pocket Cinema cameras, and other smaller cameras on it. We use it for 6 hours every Sunday, and we set it to a continuous loop with a power supply. It's never stopped working in the middle of a shoot. We've dropped the controller and had to tape the plastic back together, but the slider keeps trucking on. GVM makes some great affordable products that outperform their price point, and I think as long as you understand the noise levels of the slider, how the remote works, and you know what to expect with this slider, you'll be very pleased. Thanks for watching this video. If you found value in this content, please like this video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any upcoming videos. If you're interested in buying a slider, I have affiliate links in the description below.